So today is Farm Plus Offer here once again. So today I want to take you on biosecurity. Guys, I understand a lot of us we know this term biosecurity. Why I use the word this term? Uh, Sometimes you will find that people they talk of biosecurity a lot, but not really understanding what biosecurity is all about. So biosecurity is something which is quite important in safeguarding the welfare of our birds, the healthy, especially the health side of it, so that you keep your birds healthy and trying to protect them from certain diseases which can even destroy your farm. So I want to take you on the issue of biosecurity to say what actually is biosecurity and what are the important things to do when we are talking of biosecurity. So stay tuned, don't go away. So guys, when we are talking of biosecurity, we are basically talking of prevention of living organisms organisms from entering your chicken house, be it the rodents, be it the snakes, the wild cats, the wild birds, dogs, whatsoever, all living organisms, all other animals, we don't allow them to have an entry into our chicken house. That's biosecurity. So why I've said all this is because most of us we think that when we are talking about biosecurity, we are talking of the food bath and the hand wash. No, that's not it. So let me say, make sure that the area surrounding your chicken house is well weeded and cleaned so that snakes cannot try to get into your chicken house or nearer to your chicken house, so that the rodents or the rats cannot also try to get near to the chicken house, because the area surrounding that chicken house is quite clear and clean. So it's like it's a biosecurity on its own. So then we are also talking of the chicken wire. Please make sure that the chicken wire you use is the smallest like this one. The smallest like this one, you see, this is smallest, which cannot even allow the birds of the air, the rodents, the snakes to get in. That's another thing. The chicken wire you use must be not allowing any living organism to get in. That's another thing. Then we can also talk of, when you are talking of biosecurity, we can also don't allow visitors unnecessary. If a visitor comes to your chicken house, want to see the birds and the like, yes, of course, if you can allow him to come, let him come. But if he needs to go nearer to the chicken house, please make sure that that person is sprayed with disinfectant. If you want to get in, make sure that you give him the gumboots and everything, so that he can dip his foot into the foot bath and wash his hands before getting into your chicken house. Otherwise, you can be on the other side. You can be on the negative side, because these people, especially those who are also into broiler farming, those who are also into poultry farming, because they can bring certain disease from their farms and cause a disease to your farm. That's biosecurity. So I've decided to share with you so that you can know that when you are talking about biosecurity, it's not limited to food bath and hand wash only. Also make sure that the area I've said, it must be cleared or well weeded. The area that surrounds your chicken house must be weeded or slashed and clear, and make sure that once every week you spray disinfectant on that area. You spray disinfectant on that area. You can spray, you can use farm guard, you can use biofarm, you can use biogen, but make sure that you spray around your chicken house so that diseases cannot get into your chicken house. So these are some of the things. So in a summary, I've said food bath, but there is a lot when we are talking of food bath. Food bath, there are some who have that tendency of putting very little medicine in their food bath. You have to put the required amount so that bacteria and germs can die. You cannot take them into a chicken house. The same applies with the hand wash. Make sure that the medicine you are using, you put enough of it so that the bacteria can be killed. And don't allow the water to be too dirty. Don't allow the water to be too dirty or too soiled. You have to keep on changing it. You have to keep on changing it depending on how often you get in and how often it is getting dirty. So that's some of the things you have to know when you are talking about the foot bath and the hand wash. Then I said foot bath, hand wash, and restrict visitors from your farm, unnecessary visitors. And if they are necessary visitors, when they come, please make sure that they also go through your foot bath, hand wash, and they are sprayed. That's some of the things which you can do so that you make sure your farm is safe. Then I also talked about the other living animals, birds of the air or wild birds, wild cats, snakes, rodents, and other animals. I said, please make sure that your chicken house is built in such a way that those animals cannot get into your chicken house and cause problems. So this is what biosecurity is all about. And not to forget that when you finish your batch, after you take them out, you must have a thorough wash or clean of the chicken house, usually using such medicines like biofarm, biogens, and farm guards. Because some medicines like Veracide, Veratech, and Veracue, you can also use them in the presence of the birds. So I don't advise you to use them for cleaning the chicken house. I advise you to use these medicines which are not allowed to be used in the presence of the chickens, like the biofarm and farm guard and biogen. So that when the chickens are in the chicken house, you can now use, alternatively, you can use Virotech, Veracide, or Veracue. That's about the biosecurity. That's about the biosecurity. So, guys, these things, if you implement them on your farm, you cannot face challenges on the issue of diseases. Because I know a lot of farmers, you end up using so much money trying to buy medicines for cure and the like, because your chickens will be affected with these diseases, with the different diseases, because maybe you are failing to address the issue of biosecurity. So in a nutshell, that's what biosecurity is. So thank you for tuning in into our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, to like and share. And this is what Farm Plus is prepared for you today. Let's meet on another day with another video. I love you so much. Thank you.